Hi, I'm Defell, President and CEO of Community Desk Chicago. We are a 501c3 organization in Chicago that serves as a help desk to small-scale commercial development and community wealth building initiatives. In 2025, our organization launched Wealth Our Way, or as we call it, WOW, a comprehensive share ownership initiative that included a $4.1 million capital grant program seeded by the City of Chicago. WOW is a response to both a local and national need in under-resourced communities to own and control their neighborhood assets. Our organization works with community groups and entrepreneurs to form share ownership models, including community investment vehicles and worker co-ops. Community investment vehicles are the legal structures that are empowering residents in Chicago and across the country to own and potentially invest in commercial real estate. These alternative funding structures are reducing blight along the commercial corridors and providing a path for residents to take control of their quality of life. Worker co-ops are also providing a path for wealth building through collective ownership of small businesses. Members of the cooperative leverage their shared resources and collective decision-making to grow and develop their small businesses. The WOW Capital Grant Program provided funding for real estate projects connected to these growing share ownership models in Chicago. Grantees were awarded a capital grant up to $500,000 in addition to technical wraparound coaching. We are excited that in our first round, we awarded 6 grantees $2.7 million in funding. We continue to be energized by the momentum building in Chicago's neighborhoods. Shared ownership models are becoming a growing trend, in part because communities have been locked out of access to capital. Commercial real estate is a very challenging market and industry to be in, especially in neighborhoods where you have blighted and vacant corridors with vacancy rates as high as 50%. Oftentimes, banks are very leery about supporting small-scale commercial development in these neighborhoods, in part because of the perception that high quality of life amenities will not survive in these neighborhoods. So we've seen nationally that there has been a movement where residents are collectively pooling their resources and looking to alternative capital sources, of which shared ownership models and community investment vehicles have become the new community development tool as an alternative path to really taking control of their neighborhood, reducing blight and providing adequate spaces for small businesses, but also for residents to improve their quality of life. I think the most important early indicator of impact in our work really is around the momentum and the hope that we see in communities when we bring the idea of a commercial share ownership model to them. Very often, community residents and key stakeholders in these neighborhoods are really without a path forward and a source of capital to be able to revitalize blighted and vacant properties that have been sitting for years on their commercial corridor, which also impacts their quality of life. So when we can come into a neighborhood, show them that this is a new community development tool, it really just sort of builds on the momentum and also creates some accountability with the residents and the community groups to revitalize and reactivate their corridor. So in addition to actually being able to acquire property and see that impact of now officially owning these buildings, we can also see the momentum and the hope in the community. We're hopeful that the Wealth Our Way initiative is really going to motivate communities and help them to understand that there is a path forward to addressing chronic and years of historic disinvestment and divestment into Chicago neighborhoods. Through Wealth Our Way and our alternative share ownership models, we're really hoping to show residents that they can have a high quality of life. We can revitalize commercial corridors, and they can now be empowered to create the experience that they want to see on their commercial corridors.